All right, well, kind of screwed that up. I think I'm gonna take a sanding disc and work on that a little bit more. That looks like crap. But my first attempt, so let's see what happens. Yeah, I've got the disc set up. I think I'm gonna use this first. Let's try it and see what happens. All right, ladies and gentlemen, show another one of my fails. What I did to that. Let me straighten that up a little bit here. Yeah, I screwed that up. Well, that sucks. Plus, I'm not getting the right adjustment. I got this too tight, and I need to come over a little more. I think I still got something adjusted wrong on this. Well, I guess now I'm working with the little 1x belt sander, because that was the only belt I had, and I don't think I can get any of these in town. That screws. Oh well, I'll set up the 1x30 and we'll start with that. Ladies and gentlemen, I polished the end of it off the head. I'm going to leave that.
leave that, and I think I'm gonna paint this red. I'm gonna tape it off real quick. I don't know, maybe I ought to seal this first. Got too many things to do. I'm not sure which one to do first. I think I'll put a sealer on this. I thought about staining it. I don't know. I think I'll just throw a coat of sealer on there and see what it looks like. I think I'm gonna give this hammer away to a friend of mine. He's always kind to me, so see if he likes it. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna paint this, seal it with some urethane sealer, paint it. So actually, this hammer looks like a Estwing hammer. Feels like an Estwing hammer. I mean, the balance on it, it just feels good. It's not an Estwing though. It's not marked. It's not dated. It's I don't know if it's a knockoff or if it's just something that I don't know. There's companies out there that copy each other. I know some of them are foreign brands, some of them aren't. Some people have a love affair with the Estwing. I mean, I like Estwings. I own 4 or 5 of them. But a good hammer is a good hammer. I don't care. Let's see how this is going to work. This might suck. I don't know. I've never tried this before. Not on leather, using urethane. I mean, that's all just chunks of leather. And I did put I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but I put a little bevel in the center of it to where you grab it. And those rings turned out nice, I think. All right, I'll get some urethane and be right back. All right, what's that? I got several coats of urethane on it. I do not like the urethane. I'm not a big fan of. Back in the day, I used to work on cabinets, build cabinets. I used Deft brand lacquer. I like the lacquer better. I guess old school. I just like lacquer. But I don't know, the guy I'm gonna give this to, he'll probably get a kick out of it. Anyways, I'm gonna paint part of it red. I'm debating whether to learn how to powder coat. I'm not a big fan of paints, even industrial paints chip. Your heavy enamel, your powder coating that I've seen, and I've tried to strip powder coating. That stuff is durable. Man, that for the definition of durable, they ought to put powder coating up right beside it, because man. So I want to see what this looks like with all the tape off of it. So this is a knockoff, I think, of an Estwing hammer. There for a few years, there was companies trying to copy Estwing. And I know Bostitch, a couple other companies made their own. But I got tape all over me. Anyways, handle looks good. So I'm gonna paint this part and the shank and the shoe, but I don't know what the camera picks up the urethane, but the handle looks really nice. That's all leather. That's that belt, that weightlifting belt. For some reason right here, it didn't take as well as the rest of this did. Man, it looks good. It's shiny.
Actually feels good. I'm not a left-hander, but I'm right-handed, so that hammer's gonna turn out nice. Anyways, I'm gonna tape it up and paint it. Just want to show you what it looks like. I'll be back in a few. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll paint this hammer. That's enough for now. First coat. That'll look pretty good. Put about 3 or 4 coats on it. That's why I think powder coating would be better. It wouldn't chip. Now you lay a hammer down after you paint it like this. I know they come from the factories. Some of the Estwings used to. I don't know anymore. I haven't bought one in a while, but they came with a gray coating on it. All right, let's see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what this hammer looks like now. I got 3 coats of good quality coats of paint on there. I was hoping it don't scratch up too bad. When you want the tape to stick, it doesn't. And when you want it to come off, it doesn't come off as easy as you think it will. I've got to, I guess, put a coat of wax on the polished areas. What do you think? I think the red's too much. I really do now that I look at it. I should have probably just painted that black. Where's that leather? If you look real close, I've got it. I guess I didn't press it down or tap it down hard enough, so the leather's angled down just a little bit. Kind of sucks, that part of it. And I didn't get it up high enough. Just the little mistakes that you make, you don't see them till you're done. And this end didn't turn out the best, but hey, with using a lock hasp and just tack welding it on there, I think it turned out all right. I mean, it wasn't a very good usable hammer to begin with. Now it actually has a little bit of use. Little bit of use out of it now. I mean, it's a good usable hammer. Throw a little wax on the top here. I'd put wax on the paint, but it's only a day old, so it really needs a set. Really needs a set for a little while. It's probably an overkill, but you can still see the 224 in it. I bet that's someone's beginning of their serial number or something, or social security number, I mean. Could have been a part number in some companies have where you have to When you get a tool out of a parts bin or tool bin, you've got to sign for it, and everything has a number. It's hard to tell because I don't know where this came from. Yeah, this hammer looks good. And for a look-alike Estwing, the urethane, I'm not fond of the urethane, but it's okay. I would have rather used there's a brand called DEFT, D-E-F-T, lacquer. Back in the old days, we used to use that when working on cabinets. We used to spray it. Anyways, it's a good looking hammer now. That red stands out pretty good. It is bright. Oh well, it was free paint. So anyways, hope you like it, guys. Like I said, the hammer was bent and cleaned it up pretty good. The leather turned out pretty good, I think. Anyways, well, tell me what you think. If you like it, if you don't, it's probably more of a trophy now than it is actually. I guess you can use it as a hammer, but I'm going to give it away. I'm going to give it to a friend of mine. He'll get appreciated. He used to be a contractor. Anyways, I guess this is it for the video. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me what you think. If you don't like it. And subscribe if you would. This is another one of my little projects. I don't even remember where I got this now. I think this came from, this was actually given to me, I believe, by the pawn shop. Guys at the pawn shop, they said they wouldn't be able to sell it because it was bent and it was missing the handle, so there you go. I got me a hammer now. All right, guys. Have a good evening.
You take a picture with it?
Is that problem?
There you go.
What else, sir?
That's what I wanted right there.